Hi everyone! Today's article is titled How Even Negative Emotions Can Help Fuel Success. It explores how emotions like envy, regret, and guilt, often seen as harmful, can actually guide us, motivate change, and promote growth. It challenges the idea that we should always stay positive and encourages us to see emotional discomfort as part of progress. Let's pause for a moment before we move into the article. Stories like this often reveal more than they seem. They raise questions about how we act, what we value, and what we pass on to the next generation. Our theme is embracing negative emotions. In many cultures, we're taught to avoid guilt, envy, or sadness. But what if those feelings play a key role in personal growth? Instead of fearing discomfort, we can learn to use it wisely. Can you think of a time when a so-called negative emotion helped you make a better decision or change your behavior? Yes, I can think of a moment when guilt made me reflect and grow. I once snapped at a close friend during a stressful week. Right after, I felt terrible and couldn't stop thinking about how I spoke. That guilt stayed with me, and it forced me to reflect on my tone and stress levels. Eventually, I apologized and we had a deeper conversation. The experience helped me become more aware of how I affect others when I'm overwhelmed. Later, I also felt envy when a coworker was recognized for something I had worked hard on too. At first, the feeling hurt my confidence, but it didn't stop there. It pushed me to look at what I could improve and take more ownership of my work. In both cases, the emotions weren't pleasant, but they had purpose. They acted as signs that something mattered to me and gave me direction to grow. Now, to understand this article better, we need to familiarize ourselves with key vocabulary. We'll go over 3 important expressions, learn their meanings, and see them in action with example sentences. Let's start with the word scrutinize. It means to examine something very closely and in great detail. You often hear this word in academic or legal contexts when people want to check facts or motives carefully. Here's an example. The board will scrutinize every aspect of the proposal before making a decision. Next is the phrase get laid off. It refers to losing your job because the company doesn't need your position anymore. This is usually due to restructuring or budget cuts, not personal performance. Here's an example. She got laid off when the company closed 2 of its overseas branches. Finally, we have the word indelible. It means something that cannot be erased, removed, or forgotten. We often use it to describe powerful memories or emotional impressions. Here's an example. The speech left an indelible mark on the audience's hearts. Now that we've explored the main themes in vocabulary, let's reinforce our understanding with a summary dictation exercise. Listen carefully and fill in the blanks. Negative emotions like envy, regret, and guilt can be useful when experienced in moderation. They help us learn from mistakes, respond to threats, and seek improvement. A 2013 study found that positive reframing is helpful when dealing with uncontrollable problems, but harmful when applied to situations within our control. The good vibes-only mindset ignores the benefits of so-called dark emotions. All emotions exist for a reason. They guide us through life, offering wisdom and motivation. Let's check the answers and review what each word means. The first answer is guilt. It refers to the feeling of responsibility or remorse after doing something wrong. The second answer is moderation. This means experiencing something in reasonable, balanced amounts. The third answer is reframing. It refers to changing how we interpret a situation to manage stress or emotion better. The fourth answer is mindset. This means the set of attitudes or beliefs that shape how we respond to life. The last answer is wisdom. It refers to insight gained from experience, helping us make better decisions. Well done, everyone. Today we explored how so-called negative emotions can support growth, clarity, and motivation. From guilt to anger, these emotions can guide us when used wisely. To close, let's think about this. The article argues that anger can help correct an injustice. Can you think of a real-life example where anger led to positive change? Let's reflect on how emotions, even the difficult ones, can become tools for progress.